Hello and welcome to another update video about QNT. So the QNT chart is just doing what it's supposed to be doing. I indicated in the last videos that there is quite a lot of weakness and that we might be dealing here with further downside. That would be the primary scenario, and QNT could easily come down to $80 next. We did say we don't trust double bottoms, and the price has retraced to that level again at around $84, $85 here, $85, yeah, those previous two lows. And this move is likely a descending triangle, a so-called barrier triangle. We call that an Elliott wave. Either way, I'm counting it as a wave 4, which could result in a wave 5 to the downside. After the next low, I mean, they can always extend these waves, but I'm going to watch for a reversal potentially from $80. I'm not saying it will happen, and I would encourage you to be cautious, and I'm not calling a low prematurely. So what I'm just watching for the reaction, and if an impulse shows and we see a break above resistance, then yeah, we can track upside, but it's obviously very speculative at this stage. I can only tell you that if the price reaches $80, then it will have reached the ideal target for this correction. And we've been waiting for months for this. And yeah, the price seems to be ready to drop. I mean, can you see that? It's just sitting at support right now, and a little bit more and it will break it. And then it should be quite quick at the 80, it should arrive quite quickly at the $80 level. But we're not there yet, okay? And it hasn't broken at this stage, but it shows weakness. Bitcoin is coming down right now, and just a little bit more should send QNT down as well. I'm just observing this. What I cannot rule out is that due to this being a triangle, most likely, that this E wave goes a little higher. It's a very short E wave. It's valid, but if this E wave is already complete, it would be extremely shallow. Okay. Now that's not a rule break or anything. It's just that, okay, normally you would favor a little bit of a stronger E wave, but typically when we have a triangle like that, and it might not look like a triangle, but it counts as an Elliott wave triangle. I'm sure you can interpret that in different ways easily. But if it's a triangle, the breakout of the triangle, which would typically go into the opposite side of the E wave, so to the downside, that is normally a very rapid move, very swift. So it should take us quite quickly down to 80. That's what I'm watching for at least, okay? And this assumption is valid as long as the price stays below the last swing high, which is the C wave high of the triangle, $89.50. So we have to allow it to use that space if it needs to. Yeah, but at the moment it's just hovering above support, above the horizontal support line, and a break below that should send it down quite quickly. I will take out this red support line now. This was the previous wave 4 swing low that was made last year, which acted temporarily as a little bit of support, but the price doesn't really respect it. Yeah, overall, this is the overall target box, you could say, that we've had on the radar for many, many months. It starts at 80, goes down to 60. It doesn't need to go down to 60, absolutely not. But all I'm telling you is that the market isn't doing anything unusual here. People already panicking about QNT. I've seen it on YouTube, a lot of people panicking, even though other charts have retraced much more. And QNT is one of the coins that hasn't made a new bear market low. So if we want to avoid another bear market low, the price needs to hold above $60, because below 60, new bear market lows will become very, very likely. So we're getting closer. Okay, we're getting closer to key decision point. But at the moment, I cannot confirm that a low has been made. This is, of course, as you know, the region I'm watching for a low. But looking at this structure, I would expect it in all likelihood to go lower still. And the target, yeah, that I've mentioned many times now of $80 is still valid. Just takes a little bit of patience. And maybe if Bitcoin now finally starts to roll, then we should get there. That's my update about QNT. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.